Yo, what's going on everybody? Mobkey here, back with you on another video. I just want to say first, my bad for not uploading for a few weeks. I've just been really busy. I've had a lot on my plate with life and work, so I had to focus for a bit. And I just, haven't been able to sit down and get around to making videos. However, recently I had a 4-day weekend for the 4th of July, and I decided, since I am in Spain and I've never been to, I go to Madrid. So I went to Madrid, took a lot of videos on my GoPro, took a lot of photos on my phone, got to hang out with friends and my coworkers, and I got to eat a lot of food as well. It was a great experience. I loved it. And so, since I did say in my first video that I wanted to also include traveling in my channel, I thought this would be a good chance to be able to make my first travel upload. I do have some Portugal videos I recorded a while back that I want to get done and upload on this channel, but so far this here is my time in Madrid, and I want to show you all what I did. So first off, when we arrived in Madrid, we were pretty hungry, so my friend Miner suggested that we go try pho. I've never had pho before, so we went to this place called Cuban Restaurant, which is, it's kind of funny because it's literally Vietnamese restaurant in Spanish. I tried pho for the first time. Very delicious. If I ever get the chance to eat again, I will. The broth was amazing. The noodles were great, and the sauces that you'd put in it, especially if you wanted to make it spicy, all delicious. Walked around a bit more, and we met up with our coworker and his wife, who were also taking a trip to Madrid, and he took us to the San Miguel Mercado. Massive market. Wine, food. Pretty much like a munchie spot. They had sort of pastries and tarts and cakes. They had these little meat sandwiches things that looked delicious. Cheese, like a lot of cheese. I don't know how many times I saw cheese in this building, but I even bought a block, like half a block, for my mother who's in the States, so she could try some Spanish cheese. They also had tons of seafood. I'm allergic to most of it, but I thought it was pretty neat that you could actually eat barnacles. They had my boy Santiago on display. He's looking fly as hell. Kept exploring some more, and we went walk around to one of Madrid's oldest plazas. Although some of these pubs and restaurants actually have records for being open throughout history. In this plaza, on the walls where it's red, there's also some art that's been put on the walls. I thought that was really cool. I don't know how long that art's been there, but it's pretty interesting to see. Got to sit down and have a lava cake, as well as some sangria. If you ever go to Spain, please get sangria. Like, it's a must. It's a staple. Went out to this geek store where they had a lot of vintage comic book series as well as modern media. Thought it was pretty cool seeing the Gremlins toys. Really tempted to get Gizmo. Guess what? Right back to drinking. We went to this place called Brutal Bar. It's basically like a happy spot. It's kind of pop culture. I got this cool Kraken drink that was like coconut juice and rum. I got to try some duck bao. That was delicious. My friend got this mixed tropical drink that was the Joker. The Joker card was actually edible too, that you can see. Explored some more at night. The next day I got a watermelon smash with some huevos rancheros for breakfast, right before we pretty much explored Madrid for a lot of the day, checking out landmarks, architecture, and a garden. We eventually got to this park called the Parque de Retra. I think that's how you say it. It's a massive, massive like park for royalty. I mean, obviously, a lot of these places have been around for like throughout history, and there's actually a forest in this park that they would put animals in there so that the royal family could go around and hunt them, like just for fun. There was this massive pool that had rowboats for 2 people, and they could all romantically row around. Here's this cool predator statue we saw. We eventually saw the Palacio de Cristo, which is a crystal palace. Here's a walk around of the whole place. It's just a big old glass building, in this park. This is what I zoomed in at earlier when I was on the other side of the pool. The park just wraps around, and this is where we got to. After we were done with the park, we decided to go to the Gran Via, which is basically like a massive strip full of like top brand stores and like for all sorts of things that you want to buy, whether it be house stuff, clothing, food, shoes. It's basically like a outlet area. There's also malls, but I think one of the places that I thought was cool checking out was the Huawei store. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Sure. So we're at a Huawei store right now. I guess Huawei's a huge thing in Europe. It's like their iPhones, but this thing is crazy. It's like a flip phone. I wonder if you open it. There you go. It literally looks like an iPhone. It looks awesome. It's got a camera. Everything. This is so cool. And look, it looks like an iPhone.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the strip that Samsung has in the middle. Like when you fold it, you still can see like the fold.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have it.
This one doesn't have the little like crease in the middle.
Yeah.
See? When you fold it, it just shows right there. This is so cool. This makes me want to buy a Huawei.
Why?
So I always thought Huawei was like a cheap phone, but apparently this is like their iPhone. It's like a big brand. A lot of their crap is like thousands of dollars. Honestly, I'm debating on even making my next product a Huawei. I thought something else cool that they had for gaming was this rig. Here's our car-loving friend checking it out, having some fun.
That is so cool. There's pedals. Look at the steering wheel.
Okay, I need. What the fuck? So
does it just work?
this first, second, third, fourth. No. Okay.
Yo.
This shit wasn't aligned, dude.
That is so cool. You can't really see the monitors very well, but on the camera, look at that.
It isn't cheap. Oh, it's not automatic.
Our stomachs would get a little empty after all the walking around, so we decided to check out this Cuban restaurant. Food was amazing, but not only did we get some food, we also had an awesome show. to Streetxo, which apparently was on Netflix, and the guy who made this place had a Michelin star in like culinary world, which is huge. And I got this Japanese curry, which was like otherworldly. That meat like just melted in your mouth like butter. I really enjoyed Madrid. Madrid was really cool checking out. The architecture I thought was awesome. Learning about all the various things that went around with history and all that. I loved all the food I ate. I went to a lot of bars as well, and a lot of the drinks were amazing. The wine is super good. I really enjoyed hanging out with my friends. It was overall a great time, and for anyone that's thinking about traveling, I really suggest Madrid. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, it was you know, just an 11-minute video. Just I think was like a quick overview of everything I did in Madrid. If you want, I'd greatly appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment of what you thought about the video. Maybe share this with some of your friends, and subscribe, and stay tuned for another video. Peace out, everybody.